Hey everybody, it's Penny here, and it is day one post-op. It is February 27th, 2018. My surgery was on the 26th. I'm very groggy, as you can hear, probably from the intubation tray. You're gonna wake up with sore throat, and it's gonna be a little bit difficult. I'm gonna talk like this instead. It's easier, like a whisper. Okay, my voice is usually strong and loud, but it'll come back in time. So I'm discharged from the hospital. I'm home now. I left this evening. So if everything goes well, you'll be in a hospital for the one day, just an overnight. My night was fine. My first day, I didn't have any real problems the first day, except for being extremely drowsy. They gave me so much. They gave me Dilaudid, morphine, and fentanyl. I was slumped, and then I woke up out of the anesthesia with this reaction I get where it's itching all over. So it's like I had fleas on me. It was just constant itching. So then they gave me Benadryl for that too. So I was just done. I would have conversations, and I was just like slumped in the middle of conversation. And I'm still kind of exhausted today. I'm still kind of tired. So I stopped taking the pain, had pain medicine at the hospital because my blood pressure usually runs low. And then I take heart meds that lower your blood pressure as well, even though I don't have a blood pressure problem. So they were concerned because my bottom number is like a 60 or 55. So it was like 100 over 60 or 55. And they're like, we don't really want to give you any painkillers here. So they gave me, I just took Tylenol. And Tylenol really hasn't been doing nothing. Tylenol is like looking at me like, hey, you good? And I'm like, no, not good at all. But so I did get a prescription on my discharge for Dilaudid. I might take that this evening before I go to bed so I can rest without having pain. Or I might go cold turkey. I mean, the pain is manageable, but it's just there. I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, which I hate when people use that, but I'm going to use it for this purpose. I'm about a 6 in pain. So day two, um, it really is just the gas. Didn't have gas really yesterday, but today I had the gas, and I walked all over that hospital on that first floor 3 times today. I did that, and my newfound friend. I wasn't doing too well with drinking water because I really don't like water, and that water there was disgusting. I like my own Dasani water. But what I did see is that later on, not until today, is that I could have decaffeinated tea. So when I was able to have decaffeinated tea, I drank 2 8-ounce cups in 1 hour. So that was pretty good. My goal for hydration is about 32 ounces. I know that the goals usually are 64 ounces of water and 64 ounces of your protein shakes. But you also have to look at what your goals, what you can do and manage, as long as you're doing some kind of hydration. So for me, because I also have chemo-induced heart failure, I've got to be careful how much fluid I put in my system. And 32 seems like it'd be a good number. I tested it out before going to get surgery to see what's the maximum amount of fluids I could take without feeling that fullness in my chest, like asthma and wheezy, which is something like a buildup that CHF patients get. So 32 is the goal number. So the gas pains, they rock you, but I look at people and I see people saying, "Oh, I feel like I was dying." No, well, it depends. I've had surgeries before. I had my breast removed. I've had with my cancer, breast cancer, I had a mastectomy, total mastectomy, bilateral mastectomy, and then I had my breast implants put in right then. I've had a thyroidectomy before when I had thyroid cancer in 2008. When I had my chemo port installed, I had a chemo port prior to getting chemotherapy. And the first try, I crashed on a table because my airway wasn't protected. So I woke up with a chest tube. You even felt pain until you felt a chest tube. Now that's some pain. So, I've been through some things. So I'm used to pain. And I just take it. I grin and bear it. And if you're telling me that the pain medication is going to give you constipation and it's going to slow down your healing, which it does, then I just go cold turkey. And just, I might take Tylenol and that's it. Just lay down. So my goal, with it being just day one post-op, is just to tell myself that, you know what, Penny, by Saturday, God willing, you'll be better. Friday or Saturday, you'll feel a lot better. And the gas, the nurses were telling me that even though it's stuck right now, it's just gonna loosen up. And when it does, you're gonna be farting everywhere. People be waiting, like, uh oh, there she blows. So I can't wait for that day to have that release. I'm not having a problem swallowing, but I do know the difference. If I take a big
swallow, it's like it gets stuck right here, and it might be a little bit painful going down. So I take, like, moderate swallows. And when you wake up, since your mouth is going to be dry, just swish it around first. Swish it around and then swallow. So I did buy Gas X, and I tried it this evening, and the gas pain still haven't gone because it's not really the gas up here. It's natural. It's the one that was artificially put inside of your stomach. So my stomach's pretty bloated right now. I'm pretty bloated. And I didn't have the 5 trocar incisions. They only made 4, I guess, so they can reach it. They don't cut you. I guess I'm happy I have one less cut. You can't take a bath, but you can take a shower. So what I did was just made like a little bird bath in the bathtub, really low, so that only it went up to my thigh. And because I have to, we're women, we got to get places. So I did that. I felt so fresh and clean. And that's it. So tonight, from my menu, is my meals. I do not want any chicken broth. I'm gonna have some sugar-free Jello and some more decaf tea with Splenda sugar substitute. And if I get hungry at all, I'll have a sugar-free popsicle, which I bought too. So that's it for day 2 post-op. And don't let anyone scare you. This is something we can do. I don't have any fever and chills. I thank God for that. I just pray that no infection comes on. My body just heals itself, and I do well. So that's it. And I will check in with you tomorrow for my day 2 post-op. And, that's the last day of this stuff, this clear liquids. Then I can transition on my 3rd day post-op, which is Thursday. I can transition to the full liquids, which is a better menu. I'm going to take a picture of what my program has for clear liquids, give you a better understanding. And I will be with you, God willing, every day during my first week and once a week every subsequent week. And we'll do weigh-ins as well. Okay, survivor mode.